Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited to be bringing you this Valentine's Day makeup look featuring my sister's wedding headband on my neck because I thought it would be a super pretty necklace. What was I gonna say next? I forget. I'm doing this glittery makeup look for Valentine's Day. Not something I would usually do, but I found an awesome product. If you guys like this makeup look, keep watching. Okay, so we're first gonna start off with brows. I did pick up a lighter shade of the dip brow. I picked it up in the color taupe, and I'm gonna be using my number 12 brush to go ahead and do my brows. And I do have eyelash extensions in, if you were wondering. Okay, so that's it for my brows. I really like how they're a lot more subtle, and I will go back in between the darker brow and this brow, but for now, at the moment, I'm liking this. And then my next step, while I'm going to be doing my highlighting and contouring, I wanted to show you guys this amazing little guy. It's, I'll just show you. So you put it on your lips and it makes your lips bigger. I should probably tell you what I'm using before I put that on my lips. And so I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Medium Custard. Oh, and I forgot to tell you what foundation I used. First I used my Tarte. It's the 4-in-1, and it's a setting spray, a primer, a bunch of other stuff, but I used this as my primer, and then I used this Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Warm Nude, and I applied it with my Real Techniques buffing brush, which I pretty much always do. Oh shoot, I'm telling you, I drop stuff in every single video. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I'm going in with that NARS concealer, and I'm going to use a dampened beauty blender, and then I'm going to blend that out while I'm doing this on my lips. So if you guys can see, my lips already got to a fuller size. This is called the Lip to Full. It's just pretty much a little clay cuppy thing, and you put it on your lips, and it makes your lips bigger. So yeah. It doesn't last for too long, probably like half an hour at the most. The next step is going to be my bronzer, and I'm using this big fan brush. It's supposed to be for highlighter, but I found that this works very, very well for my bronzer. So I'm just using this Hula Benefit bronzer, and I'm taking that and okay, so enough bronzing. I'm gonna be going in with my blush. It's my Sephora blush. It's the Sweet on You, and I'm using my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going in and lightly adding a little pop of color. And then I'm going to do highlight on my nose and on my cheekbones, but I'm gonna do a little bit of contour with this stick, but I just take it a little bit down my nose and I just use my finger and blend it out just to make your nose appear a little bit slimmer. And mostly I do it up here where the bridge of the nose is. And I'm gonna use my tiny little fan brush. This is also from that brush set. I'll link it down below. And then I'm using my Wet n Wild illuminating palette, and I'm using these two lighter shades up here. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and put it on my cheekbones. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little tiny this is the ecotools. It's just a super tiny brush, and I'm gonna take some of that highlighter and I'm gonna pop some on the bridge of my nose. And some to the end of the nose. I'm going to keep going because I wanted to show you guys a product that I was dying to show you guys. I got this at Sephora. It's the Stilla Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And when I found this, I was so happy. Oh my goodness, because I saw a super pigmented eyeshadow in the palette. It was the Huda palette, and I'm like, I don't want that whole palette. I just want something that will give me shimmer to like any eyeshadow I want. Okay, if I can get this out, I will show you. So here's the little guy. Seriously, this is the most amazing thing ever. So pretty much it's just and this is in the color Diamond Dust. It's just really pigmented like glitter, and I'm gonna this does not do it any justice at all, but it's like just straight up glitter, and I wanted to do a super pretty glittery look for this Valentine's Day makeup. So I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm gonna use first I'm gonna do a transition shade. It's gonna be the color Smarty Pants, and I'm just using my big Morphe brush. It's the E27, the one I always use. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply the Stilla liquid eyeshadow, and then I will go around that because I want this to be the main focus. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my color, I'm gonna go in with Rebel and Leader. They're like the two darker colors in the palette, and I am going to just start smoking out the crease a little more. I'm just gonna go in with this ecotools brush. It's the double-ended one. And I think I want to just take like a definer brush. It's from that palette also, and I'm just gonna take the color Smokeshow, and I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on right here, the outer corners. Go in with some of my eyeliner. It's by Marc Jacobs, and I'm just gonna line my upper lash line. And then I am going to use my Too Faced mascara and just apply some to the bottom lashes. Okay, so my last step is going to be putting some lipstick on, and I'm just gonna quickly do this for a little bit before I do my lipstick. So usually I do that a little bit longer, but since I don't want huge circles around my mouth for this video, I'm just going to be done. Okay, so I'm applying chapstick because whenever I apply liquid lipstick, it's very drying, so make sure you always put some chapstick on. And this is in the color Stripped, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lips. There is the finished product. I hope you guys liked it. It's very, very shimmery. Sunlight is awesome, but it's like making me look weird. I hope you can use this as some inspo for your Valentine's makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!